Okie dokie, guys. So obviously I'm an ace, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about Ace the Galaxy and why it can seem almost impossible to win in Ace Galaxy. It's mostly because the game has a built-in wall. The way the system is set up is to prevent you from winning too much. Okay, if you won Ace the Galaxy too much, what you could do is just farm chests infinitely, farm gems, farm all this stuff, and it's kind of nice to put in this buffer or this system because it stops people from winning too much. Now, it can seem unfair, but I'm explaining to you guys. So, the way your tier selected for Ace is it takes your top 3 commanders, combines their leadership, and that's the people you're gonna be fighting in Ace. For me, when I ruled my server for the longest time, I had a 4K Grievous. Even though I had 6K mags, I still kept them. I didn't use them on my Grievous because I knew my Grievous would be hard to get to S class. Even now, I still don't have him S class, even though it's been a few months after that. But back then, I had him at 4K leadership for about a month and a half. And in that month and a half, I racked up non-stop wins in Ace because I had T7s already. So here I am in this 6K tier with T7. So a lot of people were like, whoa, what the heck is going on? This isn't fair. So doing that, I was able to rack up wins. And the way the system is set up is once your tier is decided, so your top 3 commanders are combined, their leadership is combined, and that's select your tier. Once your tier is selected, then you will be finding people within 80% of your leadership and 100% of your leadership. So that way you still have a chance to win no matter what. And if you win a lot, what's going to happen is you'll be put in another tier, which is 100% of your leadership and 120% of your leadership. So me with my 6K tier and T7s, I was just destroying everybody. I mean, for days, because it doesn't matter, because the people I was fighting would be double my leadership at times, but they'd only have T5s or something else unlocked. Very rare did I run into somebody else who also had T7s, right? Because a lot of people think, like, okay, I'm gonna purposely hold myself back because I know that my Grievous is gonna suck, or you're gonna purposely hold yourself back for whatever reason. So there's not a whole lot of people that do that in the game. So I was able to rack up wins non-stop. But now that I have a 20K Stella, right? My Stella put me in a new tier, and I have a 10K Rogers who also helped put me in another tier. So now I'm fighting actually strong people. And as I'm fighting these people, I'm going up higher and higher in tiers. The higher I go, the harder it gets. So once you pass 100 to 100%, 120% of your leadership, you're going to go to 120 to 140. And then it goes on. My Rogers is strong. He's well built. He can take on by himself. Like, you're watching him, he's just racking wins up. I mean, he's Rogers. He's just meant to be that good. But sooner or later, you will run into a cap of people with leadership so high or gear so good that you just can't overcome. And that's because the system just gradually keeps putting you in a new tier. So when the Eye of the Abyss comes out, you guys have heard me talk about how I always say it's practically free. And it is. Because, in a way, it is, I should say. Because it only requires 1,800 tokens, which you can get if you farm calmly during the week. Okay, if you farm calmly during the week, you can farm everything you need for the Eye of the Abyss rather easily. Oh man, I lost. But if you try to rush for the Eye of the Abyss in one weekend, that's the guy I just fought. Allah. If you try to rush everything, the tokens for the Eye of the Abyss in one weekend, you're not going to get it. Because you're going to run up against that wall. Right, first it's 80 to 100, then 120, then 120 to 40, and it just keeps going on until you just can't win. I feel like that is a good system because it stops you from winning too much. So you can buy chests. You can't just buy them from Ace easily. You can't just spam a whole bunch of jewels. You can't spam resource, stuff like that, you know. Because if I would have done it with my Grievous, I mean, I just kept racking up wins, and that was because I held myself back a lot. Okay, like, it got to the point where my biggest rival had 10K Grievous, and he would just destroy me every time. Now he's my best friend. We're in the same guild. We fight the Chinese together. Okay. I told him you shouldn't invest too much in Grievous. Now he's stuck with a massive. Holy crap. That's gonna hurt bad. Wow, that's a 31k chief. This is not this guy's strongest commander, I can tell you that right now. Well, this probably is his strongest commander, but I'm sure he has more commanders he could use. There's no way I won't beat this. But what was I talking about? Yeah, if I would have just kept doing that with my Grievous, sooner or later I would have reached like 20k, and my 4k Grievous is not going to take on a 20k anybody, right? Because even a double his leadership would be what, 8k? So at that low leadership, it doesn't matter. I can just keep climbing the tier. It's not really gonna matter. But once I get to the 20ks and 30k leadership, and you double that by just even 20% that extra, or 40% extra, that's a lot of leadership. So look, I'm fighting a guy with T9 already. I don't even have T9. Not yet, anyways. Well, see, I've been winning all day, and the more you win, the harder it's going to get. I posted this information on the line officer chat, hoping that somebody else could make a better video than me, because I've tried explaining this so many times, and I feel like I'm just getting tongue-tied, and I can't explain it properly. So, I hope I explained it properly to you guys, and you guys understand the importance of farming Ace during the week, so you guys can unlock your Eye of the Abyss, which is a must on Stella, Hoodoo. Any commander that's have a guaranteed hit, the Eye of the Abyss is a must. So I hope I explained this perfectly for you guys, that you guys can understand it, and I hope I see you guys in the game. Alrighty, see you.